We have reached a point with Call of Duty and Activision and the developing studios for that matter that it is safe to say that we're not talking anymore about subjective feelings whether a game is good or whether a game is bad. It's not the case anymore. We're talking about misleading customers, misleading a community in giving their hard earned cash to a product that is not delivering what has been promised. It is misleading customers. Full stop. And it's gotten to the point that it's getting extremely ridiculous on what we as a community accept and what we do and how we respond to that. This got nothing to do anymore with being either a hater or being a fanboy. I don't give a rat's ass. I am neither. I'm just an enthusiast of gaming and I like Call of Duty from the start. I know I'm an old geezer. I'm 43 years old. I've been there from the start. Modern Warfare is an iconic name in the Call of Duty franchise. It has always been. And they're using that to manipulate people in buying the game and then the not delivering on the promises or even the minimum of expectations. We had 3,000 developers working 3 years on a game, and what we received is one of the least supported, boring, uninspiring game ever created. And that says a lot because we just had Vanguard. And the question is how can we as a community fix it? And there is only one way, and that is money talks. Don't buy Call of Duty anymore. And that's easier said than done because my take is that Call of Duty, for the biggest portion, drives on two streams. One is FOMO, fear of missing out, and the second is the casual gamer that doesn't give a rat's ass on what statements have been made about support, about updates, yada yada yada. We've been in this life cycle of this Modern Warfare 2 for 5 months now. For 5 months, we're in a what has been sold as a 2 year supported game. We now know that that's not going to be the case anymore because this year we're going to have a full fledged, full premium release game by none other than Sledgehammer, which is weird in itself because they just delivered one of the biggest turds in Call of Duty called Vanguard. And they're now up for delivering a premium release in the Modern Warfare 2 saga or the Modern Warfare universe. But I think we've passed the point that we should care about that. We've passed that point because let's just look at the facts. The 3,000 devs working 3 years on, and here comes it. Let's just take this statement from Johanna Ferries, who is the general manager on Call of Duty. Here we go. Here we go. The incredible momentum driving Modern Warfare 2 is a direct reflection of the energy and passion of the Call of Duty community. If this momentum is a direct reflection of the energy and passion of the Call of Duty community, then this is the biggest middle finger you can give to the Call of Duty community. In my view, the Call of Duty community is still compiled of a lot of people that are passionate about the franchise, the game, and the complete amount of bullshit that is coming out of the Activision and out of the publishers and the developing studios. The incredible momentum. What incredible momentum are you freaking talking about? She should be fired over this. In every healthy company, a general manager should be fired over this. But they're not because they're making $1 billion over something bullshit as Modern Warfare 2. They completely destroyed the franchise name of Modern Warfare. As we look ahead to an unprecedented level of support, Unprecedented level of support for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 launch next week. We are motivated, delivered again for the best player community in the world. You are not motivated to deliver for the best player community in the world. You just took the biggest dump you can have on this community. You should be completely ashamed of yourself, Johanna. Really, you should. Is this unprecedented? They should interview her again with these words in mind and question her about this. Because we're now entering season 2, 2 weeks delay, which we also saw with Vanguard. But let's just take let's just see it. Here we go. This is season 2, right? This is nothing. We haven't heard from them from 2 months. This is 2/5 in the whole life cycle in terms of time. We haven't heard from them. And this is what we got. Here, new features. This is Warzone, right? And Warzone is free. Warzone, everybody can download. You don't have to pay 70, $80 for it. This is free shit, okay? Free shit. A new map. Okay, fine, but that could have been an update for Modern Warfare 2019 as well, because it's not a new thing. We're just getting a new Rebirth Island. Kudos. So that could have been just an update. There is nothing new on the horizon here. Some points of interest that we're going to see. Tishumi Castle, that kind of shit. Who gives a flying fuck? I will see that. Okay, fine. This is not meaningful, unique content that people that have been paying $70, $80 and over the course of a lifetime with battle passes and microtransactions, I think the average spend is about $100. We're now seeing this type of shit as, oh, look, we have point of interest. We don't give a fuck. This is free. And then they sell this as a new feature. A new feature. 1v1 Gulag. That's not a new feature. It is reverting back to an old one because it seems that this. To be fair, I actually think the 2v2 is fun. That's subjective. I know that there's a lot of shit about it. I think it's freaking fun, but okay. This is not a new feature. So I'm going to leave Warzone out of the equation. Fun fact, I've never been a Warzone fan and not a Battle Royale fan. I am enjoying currently Warzone more than multiplayer. That says a lot. Let's go to multiplayer. Ranked play. This is not a new feature. You took it out at launch because it doesn't hurt you. You can just copy paste Black Ops Cold War, put a new engine, develop the new, and you got it. You got it. Ranked play was there. It's and that's the whole bullshit. They take away all the features you had in a Call of Duty title and then present it a new title that has been stripped and then give you constantly these things you've always had and present it as something new. Ranked play is not new. Raid is not new. Multiplayer maps. We have Dome, has been in Vanguard as well. We know this already. This is not new content. They're selling you the same shit you already know. The museum map is back. This is beta work. They took it out and now they're going to give it to you like we have new content. 2 bullshit maps nobody cares about. Infected. Gun game. This is not new. 80% of what we're seeing here is recycled. This is the most advanced recycling machine in human history. Not the most advanced Call of Duty. It's the most advanced recycling machine in human history. And then weapons, operators, and more. I don't give a fuck, you know. Everybody, yeah, we got weapons. We got a crossbow. A crossbow is not new, you know. It's just copy-paste from other Call of Duties, and you got it. I'd rather have the half of the guns, but 25 or 30 maps. I believe that Modern Warfare 1 released with the same amount of maps as Vanguard and Modern Warfare combined. That says it all. You are being tricked in buying something and not being delivered on what has been promised to you. It's come to a full circle point, and this is eventually what we're doing. This is what we are all doing. Right? Because here you can see, you can't see my, oh, here we go. It's the wrong screen. Here you can see we didn't had Warzone here. You see Q4 new title, then and now it's flattened out, and that's because of Warzone. There's more microtransactions, more battle pass going on, so that Warzone is starting to be the enabler for Call of Duty more and more. That's fine. That's fine. But if we would stop buying Call of Duty across the board, then they wouldn't have the $1 billion in 10 days anymore. And that's when money talks. And then you will see change. Because this is bullshit. You can't just keep on going like that with promising the most unprecedented support of a game, the most advanced Call of Duty. There is nothing to do. Call of Duty is just a boring bullshit game when it comes down to multiplayer. And when it comes down to Warzone, we're going to bring what we always had and we're going to repackage that. That's what they're doing right now. That's what they're doing right now. And it's reached a point that it's utterly freaking ridiculous. And that has kept me away. I've even lost a few subs last week because I haven't been uploading at all. I haven't been uploading. What is there to do? There's nothing to discuss. My last video was that it left me speechless. There is nothing to discuss about this game. Nothing. And now we're going into season 2. Same shit. Same content we've always seen before. It's nothing unique, no unique maps, no new things to do, old game modes, and even in Warzone, they're going to revert back to what we always had. 2.0 is just going to be an update of 1.0. That's it. Which I think, in the end, if I speak to people that were really invested in the old Warzone, I think everybody liked that Warzone better than they did this one. So, fine. Even the way you loot is going back to the old one. So, this was my rant. I'm just fucking frustrated with this game. Warzone is kind of fun with friends, but the only thing we're doing in multiplayer is level up guns in 24/7 shipment. That's freaking it. Bullshit. Bye.